We're in 2024. Surprise! No, I mean, it's been a good year so far, has it not? Especially for collecting coins. But the Kennedy half dollar started in 1964, which means now we're talking 60 plus years of the largest coin that's theoretically usable in circulation. However, how many of them are silver-proof originals? That's the next conversation we're going to have here right now. So the Kennedy half dollar comes out in 1964, a tribute to our fallen president. It's the very first year of the Kennedy, and Philadelphia is the mint striking proof sets at that time. And at that time, the packaging was the poly pack, as you see right here, with the envelope that it goes with. Then we do nothing for 3 years, 65, 66, and 67. We're redoing our proof sets or uncirculated sets or mint sets, and we're transferring locations for proof condition now to San Francisco. So we do that. So the top shelf, and like you're seeing right here, they come in with a hard plastic lens when San Francisco was introduced as the new mint for proof. From our inception in 1793 all the way through 1964, all the proofs were always made at Philadelphia, the main mint. 68 to the present, the last 50 plus years, San Francisco. Now, these are called silver Kennedys because there's a misnomer out there. And that misnomer is the fact that in 1965, we pulled silver from our dimes and our quarters. They instantly became copper clad. And they've been that way ever since. Ooh, bad pun. The Kennedy half dollar didn't change to clad until 1971. And it's been that way ever since. So if you look at the first few years of production on proof sets, there are 4 silver Kennedy proof sets. And you are looking at them tonight. The 64 Philadelphia, and then the 68, 69, and 70 San Francisco. As you see on your screen, gorgeous. All in the original government packaging. So, proofs only are released in proof sets. Here's what my competition have the Kennedy from these sets. So again, they're selling the silver proofs individually, broken out again, these sets. 44, 27, 27, 23. They're at $123 and change for just the 4 Kennedys that come from these sets. We're at $69.95 for the full sets in the original government packaging, not repackaged, which you see a lot of that for the 64. If you want to buy the full sets, my competitions have them at $139.85. So basically, they're double our price. Double. Now, we are always the most aggressive on proof and uncirculated sets because we are one of the largest buyers in the country, and we're buying large deals, breaking them down. If the packaging's beautiful like you're seeing here, all original, not flawed, not ripped, not cracked, then we push them over to one side for us to talk like we are here. Or if they are broken or cracked up, we crack them, encapsulate the coins that are good, and that's where our album sets and our other types of collections come from. But the rarest form of a proof is always the origin, which is the set itself, right? A 68 Kennedy is X mintage because it's in the set, and that was the set's mintage. As we break them for Kennedy half dollar collections, those big Danskos or Whitman albums that we all love, where do they come from? They come from these. So, if we look at the origin story, the early years of the Kennedy, there are 4 silver Kennedys. And tonight you're looking at them. The 64 Philadelphia, now that has 3 silver coins, as I referenced earlier, right? The dime and the quarter in that set are silver. As I referenced, the Kennedy is the only silver coin in the 68, 69, and 70. Starting in 71, we went the other direction. 69.95. Divide that by 2, right? $35, give or take. Divide that by 2. Give or take $17 a set, if you just do simple math. Any way you slice it, the individual Kennedys were selling for significantly more than that. As I referenced, they're at $123 and change, and they're at $139.85 for the sets. So I love them. Again, proof sets. Proof is the collector set made by the Mint. It dates back to 1950, is when they introduced the set for the consumer, you and I. Prior to that, it was individual coins. They were available, but you had to know somebody. In 1950, you didn't need to know anybody. You just need to know that the Mint was making them and you could buy them. And still to this day, it's the most popular set the government releases. Today, they make a clad and a silver, by the way. And the silver sets today are $160. 2024s. So when I have a chance to take my time capsule back and find these vintage sets, and I look at the prices, you just start drooling a little bit. At least that's what I'm doing. Just kidding. 30-second clock, guys, if I can, please. Lots of activity on the phones, and we thank you always from the bottom of our heart for that. If you're looking for individual years, pretty much got them all dating back to the mid-1950s in original packaging. But the best value is the 4 of them here tonight. The silver Kennedy proofs, proof sets. 64 Philadelphia, 68, 69, 70. The first 3 years of San Francisco's proof sets. Not 123 for the coins. Not 139 for the sets. It's the AVC way, everybody. We're at $69.95 while they last.